Hey Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all good. I'm going to see what wants to come out. Past, present, future energy. We've got the blue supermoon on the 19th. Huge transformation. Lovers as I split the deck. Huge potential to transform. Endings, new beginnings. There could be a lot of heartbreak you're feeling right now. That energy of metamorphosis. Death. Yes. Tower. Yes. Guys. I don't know why can't the reading, do they always have to start off like this? Yeah, you could be really feeling it emotionally right now. Take care of your physical health, emotional health. It feels like really spending time by yourself, connecting to nature, grounding, tuning out from the noise, really tuning into your own inner voice right now. Spending time in nature would be great. Using the sounds of nature, the sounds of the elements as a kind of hypnosis. King of Wands. For me, I'll just go to the park, ground, feel the breeze, tune into how that really feels. The sun, the breeze, the birds, the leaves, like every little noise, every little feeling. Like really tune in. It can take a minute to really adjust at first. It's like you may be alert looking at what's going on around you, but hold the intention. Feels like you need to rest, to relax, to ground. Immerse yourself in nature. I'm literally seeing someone like laying in the dirt, which is a form of grounding. King of Cups. It's like if something's too heavy, give it to Mama Earth. Give it up. Let it go. Ground on the earth. Ask for support. However you need that. Things are working out for you. You could be feeling like two different people right now. Like one day it's like you feel like you're barely going to make it to the next day, and you could be looking like that physically too. And then something shifts and all of a sudden there's like this instant glow up. It feels like there's a lot of new energies leaving, new energies settling in. Something you've prayed for is about to arrive. Feels like something's been too painful for you to navigate through, for you to work through. It's like you haven't maybe even had the energy to find a solution, that you've had no option but to surrender, to give it all up, to let it all go. And it's like, as much as giving up's a bad thing, it's like, don't give up on your dreams. But sometimes it's like we have to almost believe we're giving up to get to that place of surrender. A lot of times we only need to give up for a moment to realize how much it's not possible to give up the thing that's part of us, our passion, our calling, our purpose, ourselves in some way. Something else coming through, and this often comes through just about mental health, because people don't really, like, it is more often spoken about than it was, but in terms of life-ending thoughts, not wanting to carry on, not wanting to cope, the spiritual side of that. I was out and because I'm writing some stuff recently, like for different things, and I often question like, oh, this just feels a little depressing. Is this too, like, no one's going to resonate with this? And then I was out and there was this poster up and it was like, it said something like, in London alone, 18 people a day take their life. And it's like, where did them statistics even come from? I'm sure it's more. But it's like, what? Like, it's such a, it still is slightly a taboo topic, where there's even fear about speaking on how you're feeling, because as soon as you speak on feeling that way, you get put in a box like, oh, you're unstable. When it's a very human thing, especially in terms of evolving, that them old versions of ourselves need to die. It's like we can't cope in our old ways, in our old energies, in our old habits, in our old thoughts, in our old feelings, in our old situations, in our old social circles. Something becomes unbearable where it's like you just need it to end, but it's not you that needs to end. It's the ways, the things, the versions, the layers that need to shed. But in that moment, before you can really see the new coming, before you can really feel that new version of yourself, or you fully embodied it, you're there in this position where it's like there's no way out. But it does feel like you're a stranger in your own body. You're getting to know this new version of yourself. You're having to remember who you've always been, who you truly are, the illusions shattering. Because it's not so much about new parts of yourself, but a lot of these new parts of yourself are it's just you, true parts of yourself that maybe have been hidden, suppressed, for whatever reason that is. But there's something here about there's a passionate new beginning opening up, but something could feel very painful. There's a lot of grief. It could feel heavy. You could be feeling like you're kind of attacking yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is, maybe some kind of self-sabotage. Like how the caterpillar and the butterfly, it's almost like the caterpillar has to attack itself to become the butterfly. That the butterfly has to override the caterpillar. A part of you is changing, shifting, transforming. It's not comfortable. As beautiful as the butterfly is, it's a warrior as a caterpillar to get there. There's been a lot of loss to create space for this new beginning, but whatever you've lost material, you've gained spiritually in like tenfold. Something, and this is going to affect what you receive and what you create physically moving forward. Queen of Pentacles. There's an idea that you've had or that you've been having about a way to make money for the future. But there's something here about maybe you didn't feel like you were good enough, or you were ready enough to do this, or you didn't have enough, or it wasn't possible, or it's like you're waiting for, there's something, an idea you've had or something you want to take action on, something you're maybe even playing around with, the idea. But whatever this thing is that seems like a good idea, it's not just a good idea, it's something that's going to be something that's going to prosper for the long term. Generational wealth, setting up for you and yours. Something's more valuable, more important, more genius than you realize. Follow your intuition on this, because just by taking these steps when it comes to do with this thing, it feels like something you love and something that is going to make money, but maybe something you don't think is going to really make much money, but you're going to do it anyway because how much you love it. It's like, no, this is the thing. This is the jackpot. There's a reason why you can't think of anything else. 4 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, the Moon. Not everything's as it seems. Strength. This feels like a really painful transformation. I'm not going to jump into this past energy because I can feel it and it doesn't feel like it's important. It's not important moving forward. Whatever these people, places, things, situations are, it's not important moving forward. It's been important to get to here. It's been important so that you can move forward, but to carry something forward, it's not necessary to do so. This feels like a clean slate. You've mastered something emotionally. You've mastered taking action. It feels like healing your masculine, heartbreak, addiction, deceit. The Magician, the High Priestess. Guys, you could really be surfing the vibrational waves out here, because it feels like I'm reading for two different people. Feels like you're really going after something head on, like you're in it for the long game, you're not here to mess around. There's something coming through about this idea. Maybe this idea, yeah or no? Yeah, commit. Maybe this idea is the key to feeling alive again, in terms of this idea that you have. It is this new version of you. It's like it embodies everything that you've set out to create, come back to be. Lovers, King of Cups. Only you can make the choice to do this thing. But it feels like it's like you don't know what to do, how to free yourself from a situation, from a feeling, how to go to the next level, what to do to take the next step. But it's like you do know. It's the thing that you think's a waste of time because it doesn't feel serious enough, or it doesn't feel muggly enough. I don't know. Ace of Wands. Get on with it. There's something here you're meant to create. It may sound completely crazy. You may not understand how it can make money. How's this going to work? Who's going to like this? Who's going to resonate with this? That's not your business right now. That's like the message from Spirit. That's not your business right now. Your business is, what do you want to do? What do you need to do it? Where do you need to be at to do it, in terms of mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually? Doing your best to get into that place, taking action, taking the first step. Maybe taking the first step before you're even in a place to take the first step, because maybe taking that first step is the action that needs to be taken in order to move forward, in order to transmute something, in order to... It's like energy in motion, emotion, energy in motion. Something wants to move, something wants to be created, something wants to be tended to, a dream, an idea. This is bigger than what you realize, because it's like, this is only the first idea. But where this can lead, what this can grow to, what this is really going to be, it can't be it unless you take the first step. It's like if someone like found a little seed and they didn't know what it was, they'd be like, what am I meant to do with that? Throw it away. But that same seed can grow fruit. But if you don't cherish the seed that seems like just nothing, if you don't know what it can grow to, just seems like a little stone or whatever, you won't get the fruit. You're being asked to believe in what you can't see, and know that this one action that you're maybe looking down at or belittling in some way, like it's not that deep, it's not going to be the thing. Trust that it's going to bloom. and that you're not in this alone. But you, like, co-creating, like, you're part of this. There's some action that needs to be taken to help things fall into place and to energetically confirm that you're on board. It's like Spirit's like, yeah, cool, but are you even on board? Are you participating? And maybe you feel like there's nothing to participate in, but there won't be anything to participate in until you take the action and participate. To receive, you must first give. The Sun, the Lovers, Two of Swords sitting on the fence, which way to go. This is another thing. And coming back to that, like that crossroads thing, that it's really an illusion. It's like you're going to go back to where you started and go through another cycle of that, or onwards and upwards. There's no in between. The World. It's so real as well. It's like, because I know there's helplines and things for people that can't cope anymore and just like need it to, and even that, and something that I've like learned, because that was something that was always in my head, like, if people really can't cope, and I get it, like when things go that far and you see no way out and you're in that much pain emotionally, physically, mentally, and then it's like moving down this path and like going through different kinds of awakenings, this realization that there's really no way out. Because it's like, even if it all got too much and that was that, and I decided to do that, I would literally just like, according to my beliefs, I would just hover over my body, see myself there, see the same BS that I've been dealing with, hear the same nonsense that I've been, and it's like, you can't escape your soul, like you can't. And even to the point that at least while we're here, we've got a chance to work that out, to free our soul while we're here. Because, I don't know. But it's not, I get it's completely out of people's control when it gets to that point. And I've been in that place where it's like, there really isn't anyone you can speak to about it. And it's like, you can't speak to about the people you're meant to speak to about it, because the people that are kind of working in a lot of the jobs that you're meant to speak to about it, not all of them people have dealt with them things, and sometimes that can be more damaging. And it's just crazy. With everything going on right now as well, I just feel cool to say that, like, you matter, you're needed, you're here for a reason. You are loved, I am you, you are me, we are one. And regardless of the politics around it, like, for real, like, my email's there. If you need to just say something you can't say to anyone else, or you just like, even if you just need someone just to see what you need to say and it be deleted, just like, know you're not alone. Like, the reason I started, even with the tarot, is like, it's been such a help for me. You guys are such a support. The comments, everything is like, has been such a support. And to be fair, like, and one of the only supports while going through certain things. Like, yeah, we gotta live, we gotta eat. Appreciate all of you that donate. Like, honestly, some of you, your donations have literally kept me fed, like kept me alive for these last since I left my 9 to 5, because I just come out with no plan, and just so grateful. But yeah, if you ever feel a need to, just shout. But like I said, like, yeah, we've all got to eat. Like, it's business, of course. Like, there's business and it's just business, and there's love and it's just love, and then there's purpose, which is kind of like unconditional love in business. But either way, it's like, regardless of money, regardless if you can donate, regardless if you buy personal readings, regardless if you like or you don't or whatever it is, on an unconditional one, if you need, always feel free to email. Guys, Three of Pentacles, Magician. You're about to manifest. I don't know what this is. It always comes up for you guys. The Fool, the Magician, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, celebration. This is so purposeful. Nine of Wands, because it feels like there's a lot you've had to release, but you're being urged to take action on something. Commit, commit, commit. Hierophant, Two of Cups, commit. The Sun, commit. It's like, hello, Six of Pentacles. Do you see the idea that you've had? I'm seeing something. It's just like your ancestors pacing, ripping the hair out, casting you out up there like, oh my gosh, she's just hit the jackpot. He's just hit the jackpot. They've just hit the jackpot and they don't even know. It's like, oh, is this a good idea? It's like, oh my gosh, this is the idea. You've seen the light. It's like, oh, when the day will come, the day has come. The day is here. Don't give up. Don't quit. Stay in your heart space. Take a break. Rest. Don't quit. There's a lot of things ending. It does feel like there's a lot of grief here. Empress. Nine of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. You've been so patient, but still it's like, rest. Be kind to yourself. It feels like you've just been working, guys. The Star, Nine of Cups, Empress, the Magician, Queen of Wands just come out. We've got the Emperor on the back of the deck now. So much success here. Whatever you're thinking of doing, there's encouragement here to go for it. To go for it, to believe in yourself and to enjoy it. To not do it nervously. To take a deep breath and to do it with love. To get into that place of excitement. Tell yourself you're excited. Excitement and fear are the same thing. It depends on the narrative you give it. Some of you, it could be like an addiction to stress, an addiction to drama, or an addiction to hard work, grinding. Trying to find a way to make it more worky because it feels too fun. This feels like something you're going to need to adapt to, and to look at that like the work, like that's the project. Do the thing you can't do. If Cappy can't slow down, then that is the mission. Slow down. That is the hard work. If you can't ask for help, that is the mission. That always comes up for me, they're not asking for help, and it comes up in the most stupidest of ways. Even the other day I was trying to open something, I couldn't get the lid off, and someone said to me, oh, do you need help with that? And no, I can do it myself. And there I am, trying all this time later, but no, I can do it myself. I don't need you, I don't need anyone. Yeah, where's that getting you, bitch? Where's that getting? Yeah. There's something you can only think about. It's like you can't think about nothing else but this idea. There's a reason why. Feels like it's like, well, I don't know what to do. You could be looking for jobs. You could be looking for different projects, different passions, trying to find things you're interested in. Like, what am I meant to be doing right now? You already had the download. You already know what it is. But you just gotta get on with it. It feels like you needed to have this realization of how it's like you've had the idea, now it's ready, now you're ready to have fun, now you're ready to get on with it, to get designing things, creating things, building things, offering things, giving things, whatever it is. Now you're ready, but it's like you needed to see something for what it is first. There could have been a huge delay because it's like you were missing the point or missing your own magic. This could have been because of some kind of projection, something that maybe you've grown up with. Put the bottle down. Some of you, it's like cutting those final calls, them bad habits, creating better habits, falling in love, making a serious commitment. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. And then we have King of Spring, innovative, inspiring, wise and theatrical. A financial windfall, your leadership skills are needed now, an unexpected supporter of your cause. And we've got Awakening, wanting to get my attention on the back of the deck, number 12. I love the image on this card. With the wings and the fire, and the wings look like water and the yin yang. And change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. And the Lovers, true love that is long lasting. Choices made from the heart. A return to good health. 222. Got the High Priestess on the back of the deck. I think that's a moonstone. 3333. Oh, straight out Justice. Okay, great. 44. We got you, we got you. It's all working out. It's all working out perfectly. No need to worry. Any outcomes, any decisions, anything it's like, it's all good. Everything's going in your favour. There could be some complex or some kind of thing where it's like you saw yourself as a bad guy, or you're always thinking bad about yourself, talking down about yourself, feeling like you're not good enough, or some kind of guilt or shame, hiding parts of yourself, like you've got something to hide or you're not good enough. This could have manifested in different areas of your life. It feels like this is coming to an end. There's a new appreciation for who you are, your gifts, your own energy. Things are balancing out. There's a lot of blessings coming in. A lot of money coming in. It's a very grounded energy. Peaceful. Justice, crystal jade, chakra throat. The zodiac glyph for Libra is a pair of balanced scales, representing peace, balance and harmony. These are keywords for justice, along with freedom, justice and karma. Pay attention to the details right now, especially with legal matters, as although the important decision is not necessarily yours, you can have a great influence over events. Avoid being judgmental. See through the foggy things in your mind and issues around you and make your own choices where you can. As the scales also represent duality, you may be drawn to unlikely people or a partner. Opposites need one another to exist. There is a new strength in your combination, which neither of you have individually. Jade, the crystal of justice, will bring wisdom to all your decisions and help you to appreciate the many sides of any argument. Expression is important. And you will need to focus on your throat chakra for clear communication of your thoughts and ideas at this time. 3737, it's all going on, guys. This feels like a whirlwind, like things are just going to start rapidly shifting. It's all blessed. That is such a blessed energy. It feels like an end of a very heavy karmic cycle. This feels like something you're aware of, something you fought your way out of, in the trenches kind of energy. We've got the blue supermoon, 19th of August. Of course, it's not always easy, but to really clear your schedule and utilize that time however you feel called to, because it's different for everyone. There's so many things online about it. If you like, if you just type in literally blue supermoon, different videos will come up, and instead of clicking on the one that has the most views or the most whatever it is, or it's like really just click on the one that resonates. Sometimes I've had the most amazing content that I've found, things that I've really needed the message, and it's something that isn't very popular, or it's something that maybe others wouldn't find aesthetically pleasing, but in that moment I feel called to click on it. So follow your gut instead of what logically seems cute. We've got the High Priestess, Moonstone, Solar Plexus, planet, the moon. Symbolizing intuition, fertility and abundance, the High Priestess signifies the Egyptian goddess Isis. Good things are coming your way. She also suggests mystery, the veil between seen and unseen worlds. It is a good time to find and listen to your spirit guides. They will help you in your search for answers that are not obvious. Matters of a higher significance are important. Do not get tied up in frivolous pursuits. Strive for perfection in all you do. Any problems are surmountable. There may be secrets and hidden feelings, but trust your instincts. They will not affect you. The moon offers complete energy, the new moon, new beginnings and a fresh start, the full moon, completion and wholeness. Between these moon phases are all the other possibilities of any situation. And like life, the moon is both ever-changing and reassuringly constant. It helps you focus on your deepest needs. Moonstone, the crystal of the High Priestess, helps to balance your emotions and release your intuitive instincts. And a healthy solar plexus chakra allows you to change as you need to and act on the feelings in your heart. This can also be a period of healing, developing new skills and feminine power. Page number 16, Crystal Moonstone. Got a frog on the back of the deck. Time for a cleanse, guys. Time for a cleanse. God, I've been trying to cleanse. I just can't cleanse, guys. I just can't. Like, I had to download so many months, years, gosh knows how long ago, to just go raw vegan. And that's what you need to do. So I tried it. I followed fully raw Christina, all her like yummy looking recipes. I made everything. It was going great. And then as soon as things get heavy, I drop into emotional eating. I start eating things that I know I don't want or that don't actually do me good. And it's like, I had this download, just let it go, and I just have been fighting it with all of my might. And every time I eat, because it's like the meat, I even tried to eat the meat again, but I couldn't. Like, I really want it. Like, every time I walk past somewhere that's selling meat, I can literally, I'm dribbling like a vampire. It must have been about 4 or 5 years now since I ate meat. And I went out the other day and I was like, oh my God, I'm just craving chicken. Like, I just need chicken. And the person I was with had it. And I was literally just looking at this little bit of chicken. She was like, just have a little bit. I was like, I can't. It's crazy and it's psychological. And now I'm like, I need to just eat it to get over it, regardless of what I think. Because it's like, I don't want to eat it the way that, unless like the way, but then it's like, oh, this is another thing. It's like, I don't want to eat it the way that it's produced and the, the mass produce and the factory farming. So don't eat it like that. Eat it in the right way. Well, what is the right way to eat it? What is the right way to kill the little chicken? I can't do it. I can't. I've gone too far off. And literally, I can't even eat vegetables. I don't like vegetables. I never liked vegetables as a child. I would just eat meat, potatoes, carbs. That's it. Like, I don't like veg. And even when I was doing like raw vegan, I would blend them and just eat fruit. But to eat like, it's just not me. It's just not, it's crazy. And now it's just the dairy. Like, that's the thing I'm finding hardest. But as soon as I stop eating it, all my issues go away. Even my skin, like I have like eczema come up when I start eating that. Again, is it the type I'm having? Yes, but according to my beliefs, that's just is what it is. It's like eating from the earth is the best way forward. But it's just like playing with myself at this point. There may be something about that, cleansing what you're eating. Watermelon juice is great. I like to just blend the watermelon with like 2 limes or juice of a lime. And just have that first thing. Especially if you're somebody that really likes sweeter things. It literally tastes like candy. You can freeze it, have it like a slush. But any kind of fruits, the water from the fruit is better than just drinking the water, to be fair. So hydrate on the fruit. And even that, the sugar in the fruit's not like this. It's not the same kind of sugar as the sugar in like sugar. So if you're just eating the fruit, the sugar from the fruit is cool. But if you're eating the other kind of sugar and the sugar from the fruit and it's mixing together, then it's not just the sugar from the fruit. So that there's something about, what was it my neighbour was saying, the lady I always tell you about that in the dietary medical something where I wrote 5 grapes is enough. Oh gosh. Throw me a spanner, mate. 5 grapes. What are you going to do with 5 grapes? Absolute shenanigans. But anyway, yeah, don't fall for the nonsense, guys. Eat the fruit. You ain't going to get fat on the fruit. You're going to get fit on the fruit. Even with the sugar, fruit is the way forward. But that's what I was doing, is I was eating all the fruit and then I was eating all the biscuits. So it's like, that is not, you might as well just have the biscuits if you're going to be doing both, because it doesn't no, still eat the fruit, don't take that, don't just eat the, but you get my point, like it's not quite the same. If you're going to do it right. Little Bandit raccoon, number 46. And the dolphin. Oh, who was I watching today that mentioned the dolphin? Diana Cooper. She did something about the blue supermoon. Diana Cooper. And about the dolphin and the turtle energy. The crystal of Atlantis. Teacher. Wolf. Generous Protector, page 221 and 222. Raccoon, protector of the underdog, provider for those who have none. Do you wear the bandit's mask to hide the good deeds that you've done? Teach me to turn away from rich rewards or worldly acclaim, knowing that my generosity allows my warrior spirit to be reclaimed. Raccoon carries the medicine of the protector of the underdog and provider for the young, infirm and elderly, often called Little Bandit by southern tribes. This Robin Hood of the animal kingdom teaches us about generosity and caring for others. When Raccoon comes your way, you're being asked to contact your inner warrior to become a protector and generous provider for those in need. Raccoon medicine people have the uncanny ability to assist others without allowing them to become victims or dependents. Like the tribal chiefs of old, Raccoon tends to the needs of the tribe before taking anything for itself. Raccoon asks that you honour yourself and others equally, provide for your own needs, or your well will be dry when you choose to give generously. Chiefs earn their eagle feathers when they promote every human's right to self-dignity. Acting in this manner brings that same honour to yourself. Dragonfly come through with the crow, illusion, universal law. There's something coming through about are you really the bad guy, or are you seeing yourself through others' lens? Have people judged you as the bad guy, or they don't like something you do, or they don't like the way you do something, or they see you as whatever they see you as, and now you're seeing yourself as that? How are you seen? How are you seen in the eyes of the ever-living one, in the eyes of the absolute? How are you seen by yourself, by your soul? Because as much as maybe someone may condemn you or judge you, maybe some kind of authority figure, doesn't mean they're right. You know, somebody could really be looking at you like a right little scallywag. But Spirit's like, look at this splendid being. Couldn't put a foot wrong, little bandit. Don't be hard on yourself based on other people's snooty opinions. I don't know what that's about, but there's something coming through. It feels like something specific. Oneness and unity, solar plexus. I accept the oneness of all life, and I know I am one with all others on this journey. I support them. I let them support me. I am brave and not afraid to ask for assistance. This is that little piano bit that calms my nervous system. Come. I allow myself to empathise and sympathise with others, and I choose to see the love in all around me. I see everything as part of my own life, and I accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and into theirs. I'm just going to see what Alice is saying. Crown on the back. You truly deserve a crown. Okay, half the deck just jumped. What's going on? Oh. Too many tears. Number 5. Tuning into the colours green and pink. Heart chakra energy, visualizing that. Sometimes I visualize like a light show, a pink and green light show expanding around my heart, or like amplifying, or tuning into those colors in nature, or maybe wearing something of that color, or whatever you feel, maybe candles, jewelry. If you're not someone that really wants to wear pink, you can go out in black and wear some pink pants, whatever you like. Having shrunk and then grown disproportionately under the effects of the magic potion and cakes, Alice found herself so sad and distraught that she began to sob endlessly. As a giant, her tears soon formed a huge salty sea that nearly swallowed her when she shrank once again. In the end, she bitterly regretted crying so much. You are drowning in an ocean of guilt and regrets that only makes things far worse than they are. Stop the drama, wipe your tears, take a deep breath, and look at your life in a more optimistic way. Proper solutions will emerge in due time. In the meantime, calm down, restore your faith and inner peace, and get your body, heart, and mind truly aligned in order to think and act wisely. Key question: shouldn't you look at the situation from a less dramatic point of view? Page number 19. I cuss every time I get this card. I'm just like, no, actually, I couldn't look at it from a less dramatic point of view. This is my life, bitch. And I'm not going to stop crying because it's good for my health. And I'm not going to get over it. Proper solutions will emerge in due time. You can't be telling Capricorn proper solutions will emerge in due time, yeah. Because there ain't no due time. We done waited. If it ain't Pluto, it's, well, it's something else, I don't know. Take a deep breath, look at your life in an optimistic way. What's coming through is the thing I said the other day, that just finding one thing to be grateful for, that if all life was just having this bath, life would be splendid. To really bask in the little things, because they are really the big things. And anything you create, anything you put out, it comes from you. It's like you want to create this little ball of magic inside you, this feeling, this energy. Like, create that energy so you can put that out. Care Bear style. There's no need to fight to make things happen. You've already happened. Something's coming from you. It's more a case of things need to get out of the way, maybe getting out your own way, slowing down, surrendering to the magic of things, getting into flow state. A splendidly dressed rabbit, number 6. While Alice sat in a corner of the Holes Hall and cried about her disrupting metamorphoses, the White Rabbit reappeared dressed in a ceremonial suit, holding a pair of white gloves in one hand and a large fan in the other. The young girl asked him for help, but the startled animal rushed out, dropping his gloves and fan at Alice's feet, meaning, you want to live up to your responsibilities, and you always make an effort to fulfill whatever task is in your work plan. You may have been overworking lately, which is leading you to forget important details or act in too much stress and haste. It is important to slow down and recognise your time and priorities in a more sustainable way. Key question: are you sure you are not rushing and forgetting some elements that are essential to the task you want to accomplish? Page number 20. Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. Number 46, Ariel. He has brilliant ideas, lofty thoughts, and a strong and subtle spirit. Behaving discreetly, he is capable of resolving the most difficult problems and making the right decisions. He likes to meditate and to explore new ways of understanding the mystical for the good of mankind. Using the latest technology as well as age-old methods and parapsychological techniques in his spiritual quest, he attains a higher position in the community, his motto being, "Let me speak so I may understand you." Planet the Sun. Reasons for invoking: to receive revelations in dreams, to have new ideas which light up new paths, to thank God for the goods he has sent us. Page number 35. Moon in Leo is an important time to guard against being self-centered. Moon in Aries, remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. Focus on finances. Embrace high levels of motivation and energy to bring feelings of empowerment and satisfaction. It feels like people could be triggering you right now. These things are coming up so that you can deal with them, so you can learn from them, so you can transmute, so you can alchemize, so you can transform, so you can evolve. It's not about them, it's about you. Try not to waste your energy snapping at the person that's triggering you. That energy can be used to transmute, to bring awareness to things, to move forward, to create new narratives. The Hare, it's an auspicious time for new beginnings. It's a very purposeful chapter opening up. You could be seeing 4747 a lot. There's nothing to fear. You've the turtle, number 10. The turtle, the salmon. Yeah, sometimes it's better to... What's coming through is that thing of playing dead, the opossum. That when they're being hunted, they just pretend they're gone, and then they let off a scent to even confirm that they're dead, but they're not. And there's something about, sometimes it's not worth the fight. The badger come out as well, that aggressiveness. It's like, there's no point wasting time fighting people about things you don't care about. There's no point wasting your time fighting fools. There's more important things to focus on. It's all a distraction. Ritualistic death. Boundaries. It feels like permanently coming away from certain individuals that maybe you just kind of been playing with the idea of doing that, but it's like, oh, it's not that deep. It's like, no, it's time. It's time to it feels like instead of leaving something to sit there on the sidelines to fully cut it out, instead of letting something linger to address it, to step away from something, you have everything you need in order to succeed. It's time to take action on that idea, on that dream. Got the Star. Overall energy. A little mosquito back, Canada. Children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavour. Honourable, devoted, mature and warm-hearted. New love here, guys. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations or births. Friends that you cherish. Such a beautiful new beginning opening up for you. This energy is already here. It feels like that thing of just fighting yourself, that caterpillar, butterfly energy. Could be feeling a bit under attack. No enemy within, no enemy without. Come back to your power. You create the narrative. You can shift at any point. Be mindful of what you're tuning into. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately amazing new ideas that should be implemented. I'm going to leave it there. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.